There's no way you can convince me that to Constantine.
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory.
So I says to him, so you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head up. So what did he do? He turned back and headed home.
Bringing sunshine into your life.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in ProPass.
An interactive tourist map
I'm
of
here to give you
ProPass.
directions,
Super
miss.
useful.
You just tell me where you want to go today.
The Uminska campaign head. Where's the ProPass synagogue?
Salam Shalom Howdy. The ProPass Synagogue is located in the souk, also known as the Shuk. That sure is confusing. I hope you get to where you're going. And if you ever get lost again, you know Crowboy's got your back.
So I says to him, so you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine.
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory.
I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know him?
You look like you could need some directions, miss.
Eyes everywhere. I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites. Not again. When did this happen?
Hey, Sisi. Last night, the fascios even saluted the camera. Bloody Omegas. Think they're untouchable.
Do you need any help?
With this, I got it. There's more important things for you to do.
You should get a decommissioned military drone from Mira. Go ballistic on their asses. Yeehaw! Yeah, that'd teach them.
Behind this sweet facade lurks a lioness. It's tempting, but then we'd have to deal with the eye as well. I'll just keep cleaning up the mess until Constantine's goons admit defeat. Oh, by the way, Sisi, did you see the update? Aish! 2 points! Not bad. Not bad. Our biggest jump in weeks. Ha! 2 points! That's something to celebrate. Uminska invited all the managers to join her tonight in Warsaw for the live feed.
You going?
If I finish up in time, of course. When did I ever say no to a party? How was Trieste? I think I see a tan.
Good. They have this thing in the sky. I don't know what it's called. It's big and yellow and made of fire, and it's super hot. So awesome.
I remember the sun from Botswana. They have that there too. But it's much bigger. And much nicer.
Nah, you're such a warm dusher, Baruti. Who needs the sun when you have the clammy, sticky heat of Propast in July? So what's the plan, Stan?
Today, there's delicate work to do. Do you know Queenie?
Queenie? No, I don't think... Wait. The Babka on the boat, out by the bricks?
That's her. Teta Queenie basically runs the Chinese market. She's the only one who dares stand up to Mr. London. When you meet Queenie, you'll understand. Everyone in the bricks respects her. Everyone in Propast. And that's why you're going to talk to her.
Me? Me? Baruti, you're so much better at this than me.
Even if that's true, I can't. I'm meeting with some local business owners from the Shuk. I need to stay put. Pay Queenie our respects. Let her know that she's a friend to the party and that we're very happy with how she runs things. Ask if there's anything we can do for her.
And... I'm sensing an and. There's always an and.
Ask her for her support and endorsement. It will have a big impact on our campaign in this barrio.
So that's all. Beg one of the most powerful people in Propast for a favor.
That's all, Sisi. Easy, yeah? Oh, and you might need this.
Cryptocoin? What for? I have monies.
Have you ever shopped in the bricks, Sissy? Folks there aren't too fond of traceable funds. They prefer plata. Cash, not credit. And no banks.
Maybe I won't jump into the river from sheer embarrassment of making an ass of myself.
Makoya! When you come back, we're done for the day. I have a party to get ready for.
More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without proper papers. Baruti might be the happiest man in Europolis. It's the only temple in Propast. It's a lot bigger on... I don't think there's a... I admire Baruti. He has so much passion and enthusiasm for his job. For life, it's warm and tingly. Odd.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shootin', map-toting crow cowboy.
You know, she gets a lot on me herder, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
That's the Hand That Feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
You know, she gets a lot on me herder, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this
Our anonymous little lab. I'll be spending many, many, many hours in there this coming year.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that? Constantine Wolf doesn't go around calling your candidate names.
No? Have you seen the graffiti?
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Brooder. You need to turn back and head home. So, what did he do?
To remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness and tumors.
Before last year, I was never that into
Well, if
Crowboy.
it ain't my favorite
I don't know what
cowgirl.
happened, but
Can
now I
point
find
you
him
in the
adorable.
direction of something, darling?
The Uminska campaign headquarters are located off the Propas Souk, next to the temple.
Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Mr. Planty, and they said I couldn't take care of a living thing. In their stupid 3 months now. I can't even remember what's in these books. Not now. Tonight. Definitely tonight. Time to roll up my shirt sleeves and get my shit together. The bathroom is depressingly small. Do I have to pee? No, I don't have to pee. Our fridge is a barren... What would be the point? It's even sadder. Not my day to cook. Yeah, no. Later. Okay, so that... Yeah, no. Later. What is that? A rake? I think it's a rake. Wonkers. Cozy. His battery barely holds a charge. I'll leave him in hibernation for now until I can get a new one.
Original Consumer Goods would like to remind you not to stare directly at our sun, as it may cause blindness and tumor.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in Propass.
Before last year, I was never that into Crowboy. I don't know what happened, but now
Well,
I find him
if it ain't my
adorable.
favorite cowgirl. Can I point you in the direction of something, darling?
We buy takeaway down in the brick. Can you direct me to the Chinese market?
You looking to do some shopping in the bricks? Well, shut. Say ni-hao to the Chinese market for me. Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Welcome to the Sunshine Plaza by OCG. Original Consumer Goods, bringing sunshine into your life.
Who is that? Do I know him? I've seen him somewhere before.
Move along. Nothing to see here.
I'm so sorry.
There are so many dream junkies around.
You should do something. It's us. What they...
The best food in Propast has the best selection of street food. I'm getting tired just listening to him
No, that's
haggling.
Clavada, a total... way too expensive.
They call it the Chinese.
See anything you're interested in?
Just
Chinese.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything. You never do.
I've got everything you could possibly want, as long as you want one of the things on this table.
Good day. Welcome to Queenie's Quintessentials. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for Queenie.
Oh, the Madame's not seeing anyone at the moment. I can show you her latest creations if you'd like.
I'm not shopping. I need to speak with Queenie. Could you ask her if she has a moment?
That depends. Did you bring anything?
Bring anything? Like what?
Madame Queenie is a respected figure in this community. In order to see her, you need to show respect. A gift, something of value. Something that proves you're here to discuss important matters.
What would that be?
I'm sure you'll find something that reflects your taste and the value you place on a potential meeting with the Madame.
One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was still... Wait.
Look at my
What am I
merchandise.
thinking? You don't want to end... Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor?
What are you looking
Beer,
for?
on the other
I
hand.
can get you a good deal on anything you want.
They call it the Chinese... snake oil. At least they're running an honest scam.
Please don't interrupt. These are delicate negotiations.
I'm not quite sure what she's selling.
Can't you see that I'm busy with a customer?
An eclectic assortment of merchandise?
Ni hao. Everything here has a story. Everything here, all of this handcrafted, straight from the manufacturer. No
I've got crunchy
seeds.
crickets. Fried. Today's special is deep fried.
Freeze-dried
Cambodian
jellyfish chips,
Have you tried
vacuum-packed boiled beef, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits? Hey, they sell hollow films. Those were all the vogue when I was growing up.
360.
No one
And
watches
that's my
these things
final
anymore,
offer.
but they were awesome. Like being inside the movie. Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand.
See anything you like?
Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting. Panel closed. Closed panel. Hello? Hi, wrong address? I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
You just tell it where you want to go today.
The Uminska campaign headquarters are located off the Propas Souk, next to the temple. Rez's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river. Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Propas docks coming right up. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
I hate adbots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites. What do I do now? I don't know what to do now.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but... Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss? Living in denial? Daddy issues?
Finish at the lab?
I've got... Affirmative. Where's everyone?
Following up on stories, leaving me to run the ship. Weren't you campaigning this afternoon?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Not campaigning? Bothering me?
Sure, that's what it looks like. But in reality... Bye.
Don't you dare be late. I'm using my favorite apron.
I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. A dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up.
He looks really familiar.
I think
You look like you could need some directions, miss. Crow Boy here. I'm one rootin' tootin' six-barrel shootin' Crow Cowboy.
The Uminska. The Uminska campaign headquarters are located. Our lab is located just above the Propass metro station, on the upper level. I don't even know if that part of town has a... Can you show me how to get to the elevated walkways above Kaprova?
Sure thing, miss. Which section are you looking to traverse today?
The cul-de-sac right above the metro station.
Well, shucks, that ain't no problem whatsoever. Nothing there worth checking out unless you just like the view. But here you go, sweetheart. Y'all come back anytime now, you hear?
Baruti might be the happiest man in Europolis. Nothing ever gets him down. He's like a human robot of happiness. The salespeople here are mostly Arabic or Jewish. They sell mostly tech and biotech, and, ooh, carpets. Hey, it's this closed. Madame Nix. She's famous. I've heard of her. A building filled... Who is that? I've seen him. Who is that?
Oh, pardon
Do I know
me,
him?
miss. Didn't see you there.
I'm not into Grand Theft Auto or spending... I'm not into Grand Theft Auto or spending the next 10 years in a labor camp. I've seen her before. Do I know? She looks... Yeah, it's the middle of the day. Much as I'd like to spend the rest of my day getting drunk and dancing on tables, no. They've lost jobs, homes, all because they're addicted to dream time. It's really scary.
Careful now. There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Do you really have to call him that? It's so derogatory. Constantine Wolf doesn't go around.
Our lab.
There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine... There's no way you can convince me that Kaiser Constantine...
Dependable, conservative, boring old white dude. The Alliance is not going to win. They spent the last 7 years running Europolis into the ground.
So I says to him, I says, you can't pass through here, Bruder. You need to turn back and head home. So what did he do? He turned and headed home.
What I said? That's your story?
Hey, look.
I've seen her before. She's... Nope, can't place her.
Stand up against our corporate overlords.
The new dream machine by Monty opens up a world.
I hate those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me. I've seen him somewhere before.
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole revere couture.
Life's getting to you. The mundane is an endless grind.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
I don't even know where to start. I'm just a guy.
Corporate-sponsored ad bot. They were illegal in Casablanca. I miss Casablanca.
Radiant today. May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
Get out there before it's all gone.
I don't have time to listen to this ad bot right now. I wonder what will happen if I ask for the full sale. If it shuts this thing up, I'll ask for... Sorry, I'm in a rush.
Sweet dreams, consumer.
What do I do now? I don't know what to do now.
You know, she gets a lot on me head, but Rebus is straight up. I think I'm voting manifestos.
Hey, you are Proudy partner.
Marxists.
Where are you off to today?
Rez's office is down by Prista Vista.
What's
the
the
old river
alternative,
docks.
eh?
Show me
Constantine
Prista
Wolf?
Vista, please. The Pomatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, pal girl. Pro-Pass docks coming right up. Anytime you need a rootin' shootin', six-barrel shootin' Crow Cowboy to give you directions to anywhere in Pro-Pass, you just call on the Crow Boy.
Move
The
along.
Eye.
Nothing to see
Keeping
here.
Propass safe, or, you know, under constant surveillance.
What the hurry? Stop for a moment.
You touch it, you bought it. And I'm not buying that.
Shalom. What are you looking for? There's no next time. I'm actually a bit worried about you. She's on the dreamer all the time. Like non-stop.
No one can...
Entspann, Bruder.
The salespeople here are
Hello, my
biotech,
friend.
fat-grown
You know that
organs,
Russia-
wormhole generators, nanobot paste, neural implants, biotic processors, digital irises, gene-modded goats. I admire Baruti. He has so much It's the only... I don't think there's... Baruti Mafane. They won't let anyone through those checkpoints without
What's on your
authorization.
mind, Sissy?
And to... Constant... Sounds like Baruti's been around the world and back. I'm jealous. Before the coma, I was... I don't know, 7 siblings. Impressive work. I can't even begin to relate. What do your younger sisters do?
Ah, the twins. They are wonderful, Sissy. You'd like them. They also jumped ship. Left the family business, but I don't think Father ever expected them to be a part of it. They live in Ireland now.
They're Neo-Luddites.
Anarcho-primitives.
Cool. A friend from uni went feral for a few years. She told me all about it after she reintegrated. Apparently, there's no trains and the tribal council forbids air traffic.
There's one old ferry that runs daily from Liverpool, but that's all. And there's no wire connection to Ireland. We don't get to talk often, unfortunately.
What about your other siblings?
They're all in the family business. Corporate lawyers, financiers, like Father. My oldest sister Lesedi is second in command. When Father retires, she takes the reins. He keeps a tight leash on everyone. And when he can't, he cuts you off.
Your mother too?
We see each other now and then. But to Father, she was just another in a long line of baby mothers. Bought and paid for. They are separated. She shares an estate with the other ex-wives. It's an odd arrangement. But Mother knew what she was getting into. She's been well compensated. I think she's happy. In her way. Hey, what can I say? My family is crazy. Dysfunctional. It's what I wanted to escape from, Sissy. I didn't want to keep living that life. And I'm not one of them anymore.
Most people I know have an ambivalent relationship. I don't get your enthusiasm for Europolis, Baruti.
You've only been here a few months, Sissy. It takes time to understand Europolis. It has a complicated, fragmented soul. Every district is its own organism. I find Propas fascinating. More so than the other districts I've lived in. Dresden, Gdansk, even Berlin. Propast has an old soul. There's a real history here. But it's also where history is being rewritten. Where the new Europe is actually happening. That's another reason why I came here for the campaign. Propast is like a barometer for Europolis as a whole. Whichever direction the wind blows in Propast, the rest often follows.
Will you stay here after the campaign is over?
I don't know what Leia and the party has planned for me, if we take office. I'm not sure my future is in politics. But I won't abandon my duty if I'm asked to serve. I'll stay in Europolis for certain, unless Wolf wins. Then, I don't know. Anything but going south. I want to keep a safe distance from father and the family business.
You're lucky to have traveled a lot.
I don't know if I'd say I've traveled a lot, but I have traveled. When I was part of the family business, I regularly did business across Africa, the kingdom, and the conglomerate. It made me realize how lucky I was to grow up in Botswana and South Africa. The freedom and prosperity we enjoy in the African Union, the resources, fresh air, lack of pollution. I miss that. Most of all, Africa is a paradise. And you don't think about it until you see how it is elsewhere. How people are hungry, cold, with no easy access to implants or gene therapy.
I really miss Africa. Especially when it's like this, boiling hot and humid. Does it ever get better?
Better? Never. Well, maybe for a month in spring and autumn. But winter here is bitter and wet. And in summer, it's like this every day. Not a breath of fresh air. No, you must learn to appreciate Europolis for its strengths and not compare it with home, Sisi.
Are you worried Wolf could win?
Of course I'm worried. He is a snake. Slippery and venomous. Wolf is a populist, a nationalist, a fascist. He claims he represents the people, but he only represents himself. And, of course, the corporations that are secretly backing his campaign.
I thought Wolf was anti-corporate. That's what he says in the ads.
That man has a lot of plata. Millions being channeled into his campaign. Where do you think that's coming from? He has the support of some very powerful people. The same people he bad-mouths in his manifestos.
I don't understand.
It's a show, Sisi. The corporate syndicate knows that Dieter Gross and the Alliance have lost any shred of authority and trust. They made a mistake there, and it's hurt them. With Wolf, they have a new strategy. He pretends to distance himself from the corps in order to represent the working people. He will berate the corps, claim that he's going to clean things up, put power back into the hands of the proletariat, but the truth is, he is even more in the pocket of the syndicate than Dieter Gross and the Blues. It's a brilliant strategy, as long as they can control him.
And you don't think they can?
I think he's more dangerous than they have reckoned with. He's two-faced, manipulative. Once he's clawed his way into power, he's capable of anything. He's created a cult of personality around himself. A very calculated fictional narrative that appeals to a lot of voters unhappy with the state of Europolis. The only thing we can do is try to expose his lies. And...
What?
I think I found something. I've been doing a lot of digging. Back in Botswana, I have connections high up in Bokamba Mesa. Family connections. There might be evidence of BM funneling funds into Constantine's campaign, maybe even directly into his personal account. And if that's the case, we might finally have some real dirt on Kaiser Constantine. At the very least, it will make people question his integrity and honesty. If we're lucky, maybe even enough evidence for a criminal investigation.
I hope you're being careful, Baruti.
I am. Once I have concrete evidence, I'm giving it to your man, Riza. He can do the story, expose Wolf and his lies.
I'm sure the Hand will be very interested. But Baruti, please just stay low, okay? Kaiser Constantine is evil.
He is. And this is exactly why we have to fight him. We cannot back down, Sisi. To do so would be dishonest and cowardly.
Baruti always speaks so warmly of Leo Minska. See you later, Baruti.
Okay, Sisi. I'll see you later.
More and more checkpoints each day. Soon we won't be able to go anywhere without... It's the only temple in...
Why the hurry? Stop for a moment. Next time.
You're disrupting traffic. Keep walking.
Why be outside when you can be inside enjoying an infinite selection of dreams?
He looks really familiar. I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others... He looks really familiar.
Crowboy's here to help you find your way in ProPass.
The ferry's been beached by the Eye clampdown. Those ad bots are all over the place. Sometimes I think they target me specifically just to fuck with me. Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating.
This is no place
She
for a
breathes the
young
same
lady.
air, and she is not compliant.
Europe needs compassion. Europe needs change. Europe needs a helping hand.
I'm a rootin', tootin', six-barrel shooting, Mac-toting crow cowboy.
I've seen him somewhere, but who is that? Do I know him?
I don't know. I'm not really into the whole river.
Take a look at my merchandise.
How old should she even be working at her age? Oh, one little push and she's in the river. No one will know it was so... Wait. What am I thinking? You don't want to end up on Most Wanted.
Did you bring a suitable gift for Queenie?
No. Who am I visiting? No one. That's who I'm visiting.
Come again, anytime.
Look, you know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have... You're making a smart decision there.
What are you looking for? I can get you a good deal on anything you want. See anything you're interested in? I've got everything you could possibly want. As long as you want one of the things on this table.
Chinese Baiju. Chinese looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know about liquor? Beer, on the other hand. They call it the...
Yeah, that's it. That's the price you give to strain. Can you please wait your turn? You're disrespecting me with that price.
Ground panda.
350.
I'm just gonna guess misspelling and move on. The best food in Propass comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. Propass has the best selection of street food in Europolis. There's no reason to cook, ever.
The city should do something.
Except when
It's
Reza
so
cooks. I'm fine with him cooking. My theory is that they were built as a I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines.
Seriously? Because some people can't moderate their dream time.
Because it can't be healthy. Just look around. They're addicts.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips. Vacuum-packed boiled bead. Carbonated tequila shots. Blood... I'm not quite
I'm not going
sure
anywhere
what
above
she's saying.
350.
An eclectic assortment of merchandise?
Hey, do you have a minute? I'll give you a good price. Hello, lady. What can I get for you? I'll see you soon.
Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop. I'm not sure what she's selling, but it looks classy.
See anything you like?
Building the new Europe? Because that went well. This must be the sort of expensive gift the girl was talking about. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh,
I'm
they
sure
totally
you can do
would.
better than that.
Take a look at my merchandise. Thanks for stopping by.
$350.
$360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
Never tasted a bottle of Baijiu. Gifts that others must have brought to get an audience with Queenie. Expensive looking.
Did you find a gift yet?
See anything you like? Come again.
Baijiu. Never tasted the stuff. Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak tea.
Feel free to move on. There are better tables, more in... That's it.
A bottle of
Sell
Baijiu.
anything.
That bottle of liquor.
Baijiu, Chinese wine. The very best you can possibly get. This one is distilled from the rarest seeds of tear grass grown on the Himalayan slopes, with purified water from the deepest wells of Kunming and organic rice grains from Guilin.
Sounds expensive.
For you, only 20,000 yuan.
20,000? That's insane.
It's a bargain. Look, the price tag says 30,000. You're getting an incredible deal.
Well, I don't have 20,000 yuan. Can't you go any lower?
I'd be losing money if I did that. No deal.
Baijiu, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
Do you have a minute?
Did you find a gift yet?
I'll see you soon.
No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, never tasted the stuff. Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak
Have
tea.
you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out on a good deal.
A bottle of Baijiu. They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone.
350.
360.
350.
360.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
Baijiu, Chinese liquor. Looks expensive.
I can do this all day. 350, final offer.
So can
Never
I.
tasted the stuff.
360.
Above my
That's
sophistication
final
grade. I consume
350.
cheap lager and
offer.
weak tea.
360.
$350.
Look over here.
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything to contribute. You're making a smart decision there.
$350.
Miss, madam, lady, hi there. I know just what. Take your time. Let me know if you have a question.
350.
I don't see how a Chinese fan could
360.
stave off the summer heat
I'm not
and
going
crow
anywhere.
past.
Feel free to move on. That's it. I'll never say anything.
Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know? Chinese lions. Most likely made of moon dust. I've heard that stuff causes rashes. The moon dust, not the lions. No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would.
Hey, do you have a minute? Come again.
Have you changed your mind? 20,000 is an incredible bargain.
I can't afford that.
You're missing out on a good deal.
See anything you like? I'll see you soon.
I'm a dreamer. I'm not. He looks really familiar. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve? Corp's dream machine. I played a part in exposing the conspiracy, but I couldn't stop them from releasing it. And now it's taken over the world.
Take a look at my merchandise. Thanks for stopping by.
I'm sure you can do better than that.
This must be the sort of expensive... No one would miss one little item, would they? Would they? Oh, they totally would. One little push and she's in the river. No one will know it
Did
was
you find a
wait,
gift
wait,
yet?
wait. What am I thinking?
Take
You
a
don't
look
want to
at
end
my
up on Most
merchandise.
Wanted. Well,
come again.
no.
$350.
Next customer. There are so many.
I know
dream
dream machines are
junkies
supposed to be safe after
The
that
city
whole
should
plot.
do
There's
something.
nothing
It's
I can do.
unseemly.
What they should do is ban dream machines.
Seriously? Because some people can't moderate their dream time.
Because it can't.
Ooh, Garfield! Oh, wait. No, this... Hey, they sell hollow films. Those were all the vogue when I was growing up. No one watches these things anymore, but they were awesome. I don't see how a Chinese fan could stave off the summer heat and
I'm
crow
not going
past.
anywhere above
Snake
350.
oil. At least they're
I'm
running an
not
honest
going
scam.
anywhere below 360.
I can do this all day. 350, final offer.
So can I. 360.
350.
Wait your turn.
I'm not going anywhere above 350.
I'm not going anywhere below 360.
I can do this all day.
Oh, for God's sake. You're 10 yuan apart. You know what? I'm paying the difference. Withdraw it from my stick. Can you guys please wrap this up now?
What? How dare you?
Sorry? It's 10 yuan. That's nothing, right?
Nothing? Nothing! You understand nothing. It's not about money, it's about respect. Scheiße! Puta! You've taken my face and you stepped all over it. I have no face. Look, down there on the ground. What's that? That's my face. No, I won't lose face because of this dupa. And paying the full sticker price. What is it? 1,200 yuan? Here, take all of it. All of it!
You should come by more often.
That wasn't... what? What just happened?
I just made 800 from your little show. Nice work. Never mind. What can I help you with? I'll give you a very special price on anything you want. Ni hao. 再见.
Chinese a bottle of baijiu. That bottle of, baijiu.
You have excellent taste. Finest Chinese wine, most prestigious gift. Made with short grain rice from Wuchang and the rarest seeds of tear grass grown in the greenest vales of Inner Mongolia, with purified water from the ancient oasis of the Gobi Desert.
Sounds very familiar.
What's that?
Nothing. How much?
Since you helped me, I'll give you a very, very special price. It's normally 20,000 yuan, but I'll sell it to you for 5,000.
Generous, but still a bit steep. Can you give me even more of a special price?
What? Are you insane? Short grain rice from Wuchang, Mongolian tear grass, Gobi well water?
Point taken, but no thank you. How come that woman over there is selling the exact same wine for only 5,000 yuan?
What? That no good dishonest thief! We'd agreed on a special price. She's selling a cheap counterfeit made with the lowest of low-grade synthetic rice and imported space water. But I don't want you to suffer because of her dishonesty and trickery. I will sell you this bottle for 3,000 yuan.
From 20,000 to 3,000.
A special price, only for you, only today.
Still too expensive, though.
That is my final offer. I'm already losing money on that.
One little push and she's in the river.
Did you find a gift yet?
No, it was so... Wait. What am I... No one would miss one little item, would they?
You know, you don't have to stop here. I don't have anything to
They
contribute.
totally would.
I knew you'd be back. 3,000 yuan, and this bottle of the finest baijiu is yours.
Still too much.
It's an incredible bargain.
You're making a smart decision there.
They call it the Chinese market, but it's a mix of everything and everyone. The street food here is really, really good and smells absolutely delicious.
The city should do something. It's unseemly.
The best food in Propas comes from the street vendors and their food carts. Hands down, no contest. I can't believe it's not guano. Some days I really, really miss Africa.
Look over here. You'll be back.
What do I do now? I don't know what to do now. I should say tempting, but I'm not hungry right now.
Oopsie daisy. Feel free to move on. That's it. I'm not selling anything. I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
I found another bottle of wine, same as yours but cheaper, 3,000 yuan.
What? Impossible! No one sells this wine for less than 15,000 yuan. It must be a different label.
Same exact label.
A forgery then. This is the bricks. There are forgeries everywhere. Not here, of course. I'm legal. Everything you see on this table is the real deal.
Sure, but it looked the same to me, and since I can't tell the difference...
Wait! I give it to you for 2. Can't believe I'm saying this. 2,000 yuan.
This one can. This is a pretty broad definition. I don't see how a Chinese fan could stave off the summer heat. Baiju. China never taste a bottle of Baiju. I'm not quite sure what she's selling. An eclectic assortment of merchandise.
Nobody.
Panel closed. Closed panel.
Making a smart decision.
Hello? Hi,
Looking for something in
wrong
particular?
address?
Feel free to. I don't even know what these things are. What? That's it. I'll never sell
Hey,
anything.
do you have a minute? I'll see you soon.
I don't know. I'm not really into it.
Queenie's Quintessentials. That's Queenie's shop, obviously. I'm not sure what she's selling, but it looks classy.
I'm sure you can do better than that.
Take a look at my merchandise. I'll see you soon.
I knew you wouldn't buy anything.
Baiju. Never taste Chinese lions. Most like a bottle of Baiju. Chinese lions. Most likely made of. Looks like cheap liquor, but what do I know
You know,
about
you
liquor?
don't have to stop here. I don't have to.
Beer, on the other hand. Baiju. Chinese liquor. Looks expensive. Holofilms were so. The Dark White, the Legend of the Dark. Back for great revenges. Was he ever really gone?
Miss, not everything here has a story. Everything here has history. You've come to the right shop.
And get my hand.
See you soon.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why
Really?
do they talk?
Really, just
What
walk
shadowy
away while
masters do they
that's it.
serve?
I'll never sell anything.
Gifts that others must have brought to get an audience with Queenie. Expensive looking. Your colleague over there just offered to sell me the same wine for 2,000 yuan.
2,000? No. I will not play this game with her. 3,000. That's my final offer. The rarest seeds of Himalayan tear grass, handpicked by maidens who have...
Right, I know. It's the good stuff.
3,000 and not 1 yuan less.
Never tasted the stuff? Above my sophistication grade. I consume cheap lager and weak tea. I don't see how... Cat. Just cat? I mean, it's a bottle containing black powder in it. I'm not gonna ask how they produce zebra
You drive
juice.
a hard bargain,
There's
lady.
just no good answer to that question.
I hope you're happy that my children won't be eating tonight.
That's terrible, but I can live with it.
You're a ruthless negotiator. I respect that.
Did you find a gift yet?
This is a bottle of, Baiju. Rare seeds, clean water, hand-picked, distilled with rare rice and the other things.
So I can see. I'm sorry, but Queenie gets a lot of bottles of cheap Baiju.
This isn't cheap, honest. It's a really great bottle of wine. I mean, look at the price tag. 30,000 yuan.
You're in the bricks. Price tags are transient. One moment, please. Yes, madame? This will suffice as a gift. Thank you. You can go across and see the Madame now. Just put your gift on the table and go on through. She's waiting for you.
Thanks.
Step softly, young lady. The vibrations are throwing off my precision.
Oops. Sorry.
Tut tut. No talking either. We're closed today, but seeing as you got past my girl, I guess you have legitimate business.
Yeah. Hiya. Well, sort of.
Yes?
I'm with the Uminska campaign. Uminska, Leia. Unity?
I'm quite familiar with the Social Democrats, girl. You work with Baruti Marfane, then? He's a nice man, genuine. You can tell he believes in his work. Do you?
What?
Why are you in politics, young lady?
Zoë Castillo. I'm, in politics because... It's embarrassing, but part of the reason is I had time to spare.
That's an honest answer, at least. Many great deeds have been committed because there was time to spare, although I'm certain there are more altruistic ways for you to spend your spare time. Why the Social Democrats? Why Uminska?
Kaiser Wolf, Dieter Gross. There's no one else.
It's not the most passionate or convincing of arguments. If you're here to sell me on the idea of supporting her campaign, you're doing a frankly terrible job of it.
See, do you want Constantine Wolf to run Europolis?
I want to know what really bothers you, Señorita Castillo. What are you looking for? Be honest with yourself.
I miss Dad. I miss me. And I don't miss who I used to be. I'm seeking some sort of reconciliation.
There. That wasn't so hard, was it?
That was really inappropriate. I don't even know why I...
Not at all. Now I know who I'm speaking with. Shall we discuss politics?
Really? Yeah. All right. So, we, Leia Uminska, the Social Democrats, we're wondering if you would...
Support Uminska and the Social Democrats in the election, I know. I'm thinking about it. You see, Zoe, the most important thing for me is this community and the people who look to me for guidance and support. They trust me, and my judgment. I know that I have to take a political stand, and I know that stand will have implications and repercussions. The Blues have left me alone, never bothered me. Dieter Gross is a safe choice, the status quo. Wolf, I do not trust. I have no wish to see him or his European Dawn thugs in power. The consequences of that would be on the scary side of unknown. The Marxists are preoccupied with rhetoric, demonstrations and marches, grand speeches and even grander gestures. I don't think they'll get in my way, but they do get on my nerves. And we have your Social Democrats. They are the compromise. I usually abhor compromises. In this case, however, the extremes aren't very attractive. And so it comes down to this. Prove to me that your party cares about this community and the people in it, and you'll have my support.
How do I prove that?
The Eye's been increasingly successful at keeping undesirables off the streets. That doesn't mean they're not here still. There's a city beneath the city, populated by those who have fallen through the cracks. People with no home, no identity. Old, young, children. There's a girl, a young girl, Hannah Roth. I was in contact with her, but now she's fallen off my radar. I haven't seen her in days. I'm worried that... Help Hannah. Find her. Tell her Queenie is looking for her. If you can, bring her to me. If not, just make sure she's all right. Do this for me, and we will talk politics again.
I'll do my best. But where do I start?
Nella Vilcek. She sells food...
Up top. The food court outside Seshadri Tower. I'm sorry, but yeah, I know Nella. She's a friend of mine. It's incredibly weird.
No coincidence. No story. I guess you were the right person to ask, Castle Dweller. Hannah mentioned some odd jobs she'd done for Miss Vilcek. I don't know the details. I'm guessing deliveries.
I'll start with Nella. I'll let you know when I know more. Thank you, Miss...
Queenie will do. I left my old name behind somewhere. I had no use for it anymore.
It's weird. What did you mean you left your old name behind?
Names are like clothes. Sometimes you grow out of them.
I always thought names were more important than that.
Maybe so, maybe so. Mine wasn't. Mine was used up. It reminded me too much of my past, so I changed it. There have been many. A whole closet full.
So, before...
No, Zoe. I'm Queenie. That's all there is to it. Now run along. I have work to do, and so do you.